insert cricket sounds here because there's not really any toy news. You're
Me.
joining the Infinite Shelf Life stream. I'm your host, Infinity Wartorn, and I am joined by Falcon
Hello.
and Joestar.
It's me.
But yeah, the thumbnail is a little clickbaity because we're not probably gonna talk too much about the SDCC exclusives that went up for premium folks today, because I feel like we've talked about them. I think we've talked about them over the course of like 5 different streams because of all the because of how the news has rolled out. So this is gonna be kind of a pickups stream because we also didn't do pickups last time because there was just way too much news. And I think I think it would be good to balance out a little bit of the just kind of like bummer feeling I felt that we were like heading towards at the end of last stream. So we're gonna focus on like the stuff that we do have that is really cool, and yeah. But
Yeah.
we will go ahead and start with whoever wants to do pickups first. I will go last because I have a lot.
Okay.
Again, just throw that out there. I have a lot.
Real quick, Falcon, how many do you have? I feel like I have the least out of all of us.
Yeah, I also have a lot.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess
All right.
I'm going first. All right.
You don't have to. I can go first.
No, it's all good because like my stuff's normally quick. So I mean, first things first. Most recent thing I grabbed. Me and Wartorn.
Make you big.
Okay.
Let me make you big. Make Joestar grow. Oh no.
Yeah, gotta do the thing, the camera thing.
All right.
So
There you go.
recently, me and Wartorn went to Target. I picked up one thing while we were there, and like when I say recently, I mean like a day or two ago. Actually, I think it was yesterday. I grabbed this little die-cast metal figure of Soundwave.
Oh my
Of course,
god,
to
that
throw
is
it
cute as
on.
fuck.
Yeah, it is awesome. They had, I think, Bumblebee, Megatron, and Optimus as well. So they
Makes
had
sense.
like a wave of 4. That's going on my Soundwave shelf. And then before that, I picked up, I think this was on Friday, I picked up the Blockies Deadpool, the movie
Hell
Deadpool.
yeah.
Oh,
Really,
yeah.
really nice articulation. The joints are really stiff. It's good for posing. They had a different head sculpt or face. Well, yeah, head sculpt because like you have enough parts for 2 heads. Different head sculpts, and then a pointing finger for both hands, and then also a open hand for both. But I left them in my car. So that's kind of whack. And
I was gonna say, Joestar, could you hold up like a Legends just for scale, please?
I don't know if this is a good legend to use as
It's not
scale.
like it doesn't scale, but I just kind of like I want to see a size comparison just for.
Okay, so this is
It's like
next
banana
to
for scale.
what
Or if you have a Chronicles, that would work too.
funny you say banana.
Oh my god.
Here's the Sentry that I got from Anime Midwest because there was a booth selling one. I was like, screw it, I'm buying it. But this is not exactly, well, clearly like he's up to his shoulders, but this is how tall it is. I mean, this is somewhat similar to the TF1 Soundwave that I got. But that one came with like a cool stand and like some nice light up effects. This is just accessories. That's it. The weird thing about this is that there's a gun holster here, and that gun does not remove. It's one piece. And then
Oh.
same with the knife here. They give you an extra knife, but it doesn't go in the holster or anything, so it's just a solid piece here. And I'm like, that's a missed opportunity, but whatever. but the sword itself loosely just goes into the
Oh, weird.
yeah, the back part here, which is a little whack. I'm not really too excited about that, but aside from that, the rest of the figure feels nice and displays really good too. Um so if anything, if you are into like smaller figures maybe, but if you want it to scale with Marvel Legends, I think there are other options for sure.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah. Oh,
oh,
by the
yep.
way, I noticed that the stream's a little choppy. That and when I've gone back and looked in past streams, it has been kind of choppy as well. Just the past like month or so, we've been experiencing a ton of storms here.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
so it's been like it is we just I think a warning just ended for us, but it's
Yeah.
also like raining outside, at least for me. I don't know how it is by you, Joestar. I know you're close by, but
Oh yeah,
um but
it's the same. Pretty much the same. Roofing companies are eating good. I can
yeah.
tell you that
oh,
much.
yikes.
Yeah, yeah,
Um
the storm yesterday apparently was like super scary. The hail,
oh
like
snap.
that's what we were hearing yesterday when we were
Oh, at the shop. Yeah.
yeah, there was like hella hail.
Too
So
much hail.
Jesus.
um yeah, that's rough. Very rough storm. Yeah, a lot of people were somewhat passing time inside the shop just to wait for the rain to pass, you know. But
You're like, buy something or get the fuck out.
I kind of wanted to be like that because like it was during a Beyblade day, so I'm like I want to rip Beyblades, please let me go. But yeah, anyways,
So I've seen, I don't know if it's something that will persist, but on Blocky's most very recent Star Wars releases, they seem like they're closer to 1/12.
oh, okay. I guess there might be um like a sort of like premium collector blockies type. They might have
Yeah,
like
I don't
different
I don't
lines.
remember. There was a clone trooper and an Anakin, I think.
Oh snap.
yeah,
And the clone trooper was
like a
pretty much
true
exactly 1/12.
yeah, I was gonna say like a true 1/12th, right? Not like the
Yeah.
super heroic, because like Marvel Legends are they are 1/12th, but they're not 1/12th at the same time. Like
Yeah,
they're
and then even the Black Series clone troopers are oversized. They're not true 1/12, even though they try to be true 1/12 for the rest of the line, which is weird. Um, but yeah, I saw a video of someone comparing the new Blocky's clone trooper to like a Obi-Wan figure, and they were
Oh
pretty
wow.
much level, which is the correct height if you were to look at the height of Ewan McGregor and uh what's his name?
Tamura.
Tamara, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm.
I was like,
They're they're
oh.
they're like within like an inch or two of each other, so in action figure size they should be the same, and they were the same size.
Oh,
So
word.
that's interesting.
Yeah, and they need to push that measurement over to the Marvel side
Right,
for
exactly.
sure.
Yeah,
Oh man.
I think that Deadpool and I know like their Endgame stuff, that was during the time where like Blockies had not really blown up yet. That was
Right.
just like their
Right.
initial offering, and they were going for the whole like cartoony thing, and I
Right.
think they were more known for like their blind boxes and stuff like that, which is how I knew them, was like through
Yeah,
blind
that's
box
why I was
stuff.
confused about everyone getting hype about them. I'm like, why are we getting hype about blind boxes? The fuck?
Yeah, but like yeah, but I think that the more popular they've become, I think they understand like why people are kind of like rallying behind them, because of the like the ability to have like a like I don't know how to put this, but like it's like a price that fits in people's brains for like a figure. Like
Right.
20 bucks
Okay.
makes sense when someone picks up like the box and just like, yes, this is how much a toy should cost. Which
Right.
granted, like for a lot of toys recently, that definitely has been like wait, how much is it?
Right.
Yeah, very subjective.
Yeah. So but yeah, so I think that's why we're seeing like the Star Wars ones are starting to actually like they're not cartoony anymore. Like they are actually like pretty decent 1/12 representations of characters. Um but yeah, that like that Deadpool is kind of like it's an interesting artifact, and it's one of the reasons why I was like, why are these showing up in Target now? Because that was also a thing. Like I remember Blockies was almost like exclusively found in Walmart's, for for better or worse. But like now, if we can find them at Target, it's like okay, what does this mean?
Right.
Because I don't believe I've seen the Blockies blind box stuff in like the collector zone or whatever they're calling um
The weird like blind box section.
yeah, like the what's replacing electronics essentially slash video
So
games.
whack. So whack.
But yeah, uh but yeah, sorry, just was just interested to see like how small, how cartoony that Deadpool was. Like I'm
Right,
sure from like
very, very small.
yeah, like I'm sure from like like just a pure toy perspective, outside of anything, it's like actually like really good. Aside from the like the weird holster, not holster things you have pointed out.
Right.
Uh,
Yeah. That's it's just like there's a lot of design flaws to it for sure. But like aside from the holster situation, it's like everything else is like it's a decent thing, you know. I mean, it's one you build yourself, of course, but I'm no stranger to that. I build way too many Gundam model kits, so like I'm good. Like, um, I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I mean, it's a good little pastime to kill time for sure. And then after that, the blockies. I think before that, I got a couple other figures here. Um, Doc Samson. He's here. He's here, and not the smiling face one. I think
I was gonna say -1 head because it's in the
yeah,
trash.
the head right here, I think I might here's the
Can't see it.
smiling creepy face here. I think I'm gonna do a custom where I like literally lob off his hair and like give him the short hair just for a little bit. Maybe look into some soft goods like trench coats or something. Give him that look he had like during the Red Hulk saga,
yeah,
Um
I was gonna say I recently saw a panel that had that like weird smiling face. So like from a comic perspective, it is actually pretty accurate, but it is also just like it's just weird on that figure, and
right.
the other head is like what I picture when I picture Doc Samson.
Yeah, that's exactly on the nose for me as well. I've always seen Doc Samson just like, long flowing hair aside from during the Red Hulk saga where he had short hair. Um that like my mind's eye Doc Samson is right here. So he looks great, looks good on the shelf, with the rest of the Hulks up here. And then after Doc Samson, we got oh shit, he fell over. The sketchbook concept art of Skeletor. And I was correct. His staff does turn into a flail. So that's cool. And the cool thing about it is that to retract it, all you gotta do is just like turn it.
Whoa.
Hold on.
Oh,
Wait, is it turning? Yeah, it'll retract. There is like oh, am I turning it the wrong way? I think I'm turning it the wrong way. That
No,
might
it's
be
going. There you
there you
go.
go. Yep.
that's
There you go.
really cool.
Yeah, it doesn't sit like perfectly. You can
It
see the
doesn't peg
little
in.
wobble going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't like snug, like peg in snug. But in order to reach like extend it, you just pull it, which I
Oh.
feel like might become a problem later depending on the material on this string. But aside from that, I kind of display it not too far out. That way I don't knock over any of my other figs on the Skeletor shelf. But closer look at the Skeletor, he's got, instead of like the traditional dark blue and then the dark purple and of course the green skull, we got like a lot of the yellow here for where it would have been like, I guess the crossbones and the gem, on his harness. Well, we still have the crossbones here, but there would have been like a bat or something here on the top. And then same thing here. That would like kind of blend in with the plastic. So it would have been like dark purple. And his also wristbands are kind of molded in with it, like keeping the same color as his skin tone, so it looks kind of whack. There you go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it looks kind of weird, but I mean, it is supposed to be the original concept, so I'm not too like picky about it. It still looks good next to the concept He-Man that I have. I swapped heads back to the more accurate one where he has the little Viking helmet. It looks pretty nice next to him. So I'm glad I got it. And I'm now thinking about getting the rest of the sketchbook line. Where I think they have Hordak, Tusk, Spikor, I'm forgetting Cyclone, I think. Cyclone, I believe, is the other one. I could be wrong. I gotta
I was gonna
double
say,
check on that, but
what was Hordak supposed to be like a OG He-Man villain, or this is just like
yes.
concept art? Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, I believe he was supposed to be like the original villain to He-Man. Um, I think it was supposed to be a both He-Man and Skeletor versus Hordak situation. I don't know for certain. I need to
Okay.
double check on my facts
Oh,
there,
okay.
but I do see some content or like concept art of the concept Skeletor and Evelyn like just fighting some bad guys, which is interesting. I'm like, oh, okay. So maybe this is like supposed to lean more into dark fantasy, but who knows? Well, we got what we got, the goofy cartoon, and I love it. It's great. Fantastic. So now we'll go to our next pickup here. I mean, technically it's a 2-pack. Well, it is a 2-pack. What am I saying technically? It is Rayman and Fisto. Really awesome figs. Their likeness are like pretty much like really good. These Chronicle figures are amazing. Like they really get the face sculpt like good. Like I could just imagine this little guy in the movie, fisting bad guys. You know what I mean? And then same with Ram Man. Ram Man, he's there to give him head, But this Ram Man came
That's
with
a different kind of stream. This is not a premium
oh
stream.
yeah, my bad.
It's been 10 minutes.
Oh yeah,
They
true.
can't stop us now.
This Ram Man came with effect parts. I left them in my basement because I was taking pictures. The effect parts go. Oh shit! Sentry, no. The effect parts are for his legs, for the spring coils. So you would remove the this part here and attach the effect part, and then put the foot on the bottom of it. It basically extends his leg, and it has like an explosive look to it, as if he's like jumping at people, to replicate, the old explosive jumps that the classic retro figure would do, which is really cool. And then for Fisto, his effect part is only just like a punching effect, like a big kind of energy that goes around his fist as he punches. And then he also comes with an open hand for his fist, which is also in my basement. I did not prepare too much. I kind of just woke up from a nap.
That's all
Um,
good, man.
And then we're gonna rewind time a little bit to when I was at Anime Midwest, and I mentioned earlier I picked this bad boy up, Sentry. I didn't have a Sentry. I'm pretty sure this is the Walgreens Sentry. I am not entirely sure. I could be wrong. This
No,
is
that is.
I think it was in the paperless or the windowless package. So
Yeah.
this is unfortunately like one of those older figures where the legs are very like gummy. And I'm like, oh
Yeah.
boy, that is rough. So I now understand the struggle of gummy legs. Damn, he can't even stand on my desk anymore. Don't you dare fall. Okay. One last pickup that I have, rewinding or not rewinding, fast forwarding to a little bit after Anime Midwest. Not a little bit after, a while after. We have Jimbro Skeletor,
Oh hell yeah!
which is definitely on Wartorn's list as well, I'm pretty sure. I took mine out of the box for a bit, took some pictures with him. He looks amazing. The only problem I had with mine is the box itself is kind of damaged. I don't know if you can see it here. It's like reflecting the Big Bad Toy Store catalog. But there's cracks in the plastic on the inside here.
Oh yeah.
That it's just some shipping things, I think. The plastic just weakened in the heat. It is what it is. Another thing that I noticed about my Skeletor when I took it out of the packaging is that his neck was backwards, which is weird. So fix that, put him back in the box after taking pictures, and I will definitely be displaying him like full on like this.
Yeah.
I gotta display the box, which is again another cool thing about this figure is just the packaging in general, because on the back side it even has
Oh my god.
little
That's
workout regimen.
amazing.
It's really cool, really awesome. I might start doing that. Who knows? If I come back looking like Jimbro Skeletor, you'll know why.
Inspiration.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. Creations team / Motu team just slamming it out of the park. It's crazy.
Oh yeah.
That box looks so nice in person.
Oh, yeah. I definitely want to get more from the Mattel Creations. I am thinking about getting some Origins figs here and there. I know they're gonna release that the remastered retro line soon, and once they do, they have my money. They have my wallet. they're I will be their hostage for a few months. But yeah, that is all my pickups. I don't think I have anything else. I mean, technically I do. That I am a little excited for this one. So after going to Target with War Torn, we also swung by Best Buy. And I bought a vault from for Riftbound. So if you don't know what a vault is, it's pretty much an ETB for Riftbound, which is the League of Legends card game. Very cool. I was not expecting anything from it. I opened it, and literally one of the first cards I pulled in that pack is a overnumbered card here of Akali, and this card is going for like $404 on Marketplace.
Yo, based.
So I'm like, I don't know what to do aside from sell it, but yeah.
I was gonna say if you're a Kali player, rip. But if you're not a Kali player, cha-ching.
Right.
Yes,
Right.
very much so. It's funny because like after I messaged some people about this card, just saying that I got it, I got Instagram reels of like people showing their over numbers, and they were like messing around. They're like, yeah, it's a card. It's meant to be played with, and they proceed to like take the card and go like this with it, and I'm like, oh! Yeah, I'm like, oh. But yeah, that was my
Jail.
feed for
Straight to
the next
jail.
few hours. Yeah. It's meant to be played with. Pulls it out the sleeve, goes like this, and I'm like, oh shit, oh no, what's he doing? And I'm like, no, please. But yeah, that is all my pickups. Nothing else. Aside from a very satisfied consumer. So yeah.
All right. Awesome. Yeah. We'll do Falcon next. Let me just find your focus. All right.
Let my Falcon grow.
All right. Let's go.
Well, that rain is coming down.
Falcon. There you go. Yeah, it's going.
Oh man.
Then, well, speaking of trading cards, I'll talk about some of my Pokemans. I
Ooh.
wanted to finish off some 151.
I was gonna say,
That is awesome.
I see Charizard line.
Yeah.
Well, so I am extremely lucky. I got what was it, the Ultra Premium collection? I pulled a Charizard out of that, so
Oh, nice.
did not have to pay out the nose for that.
Yeah.
I think because I got that, it's like, okay, it is, not unreasonable to complete the ones that I want. It's like if I didn't get that, it's like, well, who the fuck cares? I'm not
Right.
I'm not paying for that. But it I did manage to get, I got Charmander soon enough that I was able to get it in English, but what is it? Wartortle, Bulbasaur, and Ivysaur here I had to get in Japanese because I waited too long, and I'm not paying $80+ for those cards.
Yep. Oh boy.
So I was able to get Japanese ones for like less than half of that. So like, I don't care, sure.
Yeah, get it when you can, or get it however you can, I should
Yeah.
say.
And then with the 30th celebrations coming out, I also finished up some 25th celebration cards.
Oh boy.
Nice.
So I
That
got
Gardevoir is crazy.
yeah, I got Gardevoir, Tapu Lele, Mega Rayquaza, and Shining Magikarp.
Ooh.
Those were the ones left that I was missing from the sub collection that were still not ridiculously priced. Really all I'm missing from 25th is Umbreon and Charizard. And unless the market crashes, I'm not gonna get those.
I was gonna say those are probably the most expensive cards in that set.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Dang.
But also Charizard is in 30th celebrations as well. So really all I'm missing
no.
is Umbreon. And I got the reason I never got Charizard was because I pulled Charizard from XY Evolutions, so I felt like I didn't need to get it.
Fair.
All right, let's go to toys, figures now. What should I start with? Let's start with an unrelated solo thing. I got my Transformers Armada Sideways.
Nice.
I kept him in alt mode because I like the mini cons that combine to be the writer. I think that's pretty cool.
Man, it's funny. I think I just saw one at GameStop, but it was overpriced for sure.
Oh yeah,
Like-
they probably had it for like $50.
oh yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, this is a cool little release. Does what it needs to. It comes with the mini cons. Some people complain about how they did the mini cons this time around, but like compromises had to be made, and if you did it it was either do it this way or do it how they were done before, and those are even more awkward in my opinion. How the original mini cons were handled. So I
Yeah,
don't mind the solution.
I was gonna say that looks good to me.
Yeah.
I I tell myself that if I am saving not doing Transformers as much as I could be doing, because I
Yeah.
would definitely be like a bike and jet person. Like that would be like
Oh.
my niche. How like I would be like potentially like a cloner slash Jedi guy,
Okay. Yeah.
Star
Yeah.
Wars wise,
You you're
or
like,
droid
Oh
guy.
I
yeah.
get every single seeker. I don't care what color. If you're putting out a
Yeah,
new one and I don't have it, I'm buying
yep.
it.
Yeah.
Right.
Again, I when I saw that made to order one, I'm just like, that does look nice. It shouldn't be made to order, but does look nice.
Right. Exactly. Um. Yeah. I'm glad to add this to the Armada collection. All right. Let's do sci-fi, superhero sci-fi. Okay, so I got this was from Walmart Collector Con. So I got my Dogma and Hard Case 2-pack.
Nice, nice, nice.
Hard Case coming with that new rotary cannon. Very nice accessory. Very glad to have that in the line. And we've got the dipshit himself, Dogma. So yeah, these do have the new Gale helmet. I don't do I have a no, I don't have a older clone here. They're all on the shelf. Yeah, the helmets are the proportion on them is a little better, but they're you can't I don't know if you could tell. There's so much of they're still chinners. Yeah, you can barely see his chin on
Yeah,
camera.
yeah, I can see
Um,
it. Yeah.
but yeah, they're still chinners with these helmets, and to try to counteract that, I really have to shove them down on there to the point where, it doesn't look like they have a neck,
Oh man.
Yeah.
which is annoying. So
Yeah.
like and like these are because they're more proportionate helmets, they're smaller, so they're even more difficult to get on than the previous helmets. So like I feel like these new helmets are a side grade at best.
Mm.
I mean, I don't hate them. It's just like just give us swappable heads, like what the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a blank kind of head. The like less prominent chin.
Well, yeah, they
Just
did that. They did that for the newer Mandos. There is just there's just a bottom of a chin
yeah.
molded on there, but this is just a head, on the ball joint.
Right.
It's not a removable helmet, so
Yeah. I was thinking like Lego heads, know what I'm saying?
oh,
I think that's essentially what that is, you know.
and I got another Star Wars 2-pack, this time KOTOR.
Nice.
So
Nice,
we've
nice,
got
nice.
Parth and Mission Val here to add to the collection. They're not perfect. I know a lot of people complain that Karth is reusing the season 1 Kanan legs. That doesn't bother me at all, really. I think that's actually pretty smart reuse. Although they did peg in his holster, so you literally can't rotate his leg at all, or you're gonna rip this out.
Dang.
Yeah, that's pretty dumb. I don't know why they keep doing that. And then just like proportionally, where his shoulders are, it looks like he doesn't have an upper torso. He doesn't have you, you should be I kind of see what they were going for because he does his like vest and shirt situation is kind of weird. And so they try to make it where the butterfly cover was a part of that design. But really, like, they should have just made his chest a little bit wider because
Yeah.
it looks
Sorry,
kind of anemic otherwise.
that does remind me of something I came across the other day, because there's a certain toy company that this channel does not support, and Falcon knows exactly what I'm talking about
Oh,
already.
yeah, his new swappable line or whatever.
Yeah, but there's there's a civilian line coming out, and
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, when I looked at those, I'm like, do people like these? Because the they didn't change the mold from their like soldier line, and their soldier line, most of those guys are wearing like tack gear.
yeah,
So like you can, their bodies kind of don't need to look good because you're putting stuff on top of them. So
yeah.
when I saw the civilian line, I'm just like, these guys kind of look pudgy. Like
And
this,
it makes it readily apparent that his shoulder design is awful and is everything that people complain about when Marvel Legends does it.
yeah,
So
yeah, the shoulder,
like
yeah, the
where
shoulder.
like the shoulder comes down and where the actual joint goes in, like there's like a big like cliff there.
Yeah, there's like a big gaps in the shoulders, and then like the hip, like the the hip slash pelvis, like looks like a diaper. Like it's not like McFarlane. It's not like a
Yeah,
McFarlane level diaper, but it still like looks diaper like, but like
yeah,
without
No one can
being a
beat
diaper.
McFarlane diaper.
But then like that's the thing, like even like with the McFarlane diaper, like that's serving a purpose. Like this
Oh,
is just
true.
like this is just like the design is in a way where it makes it look like a diaper, and it doesn't need to look like that, because
yeah,
again, they made these for the purposes of like you were going to put stuff on them, but they didn't change that over when they made these. So now it just looks bad, and I don't
yeah,
know why people would spend money on that. But sorry, that was just like
yeah,
I knew exactly what you meant when like the like the upper body is just like kind of disappearing, but like the
yeah.
vest is there, so like I
Yeah.
understand the vision of like, well, the vest is covering up, and yeah, so yeah,
And
sorry,
if you look at Car, you know, either in game or art of Karth, like he's kind of a stocky dude.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I don't I don't know why they made him like if he was a little shorter, he'd be mid key a fucking twink,
Yeah.
you know. So like with how skinny they made him.
I was gonna say too, like I do feel, I think I said this the first time we talked about this figure, but it does look like Chris Hemsworth to me still. Like even when you're like, even when you look like, if like Chris Hemsworth like dyed his hair like darker, it looks like Chris Hemsworth to me. But I don't know. Like sometimes that just happens where like people's face it, like you know, your brain kind of just like makes, is trying to do pattern recognition, so maybe it doesn't actually
Right.
look like him, or like the sculptor didn't actually use him
Yeah.
as their inspiration, but to me it does look like him, kind of like how, but I will stand my ground on that that young Dooku, that looks like Nicolas Cage, like that
Oh,
you
1000%.
yeah,
1000%.
you can't like convince me otherwise.
People
That's a young Nicolas
people
Cage.
take the bearded head from that figure and put it on the vampire inquisitor to do or is it, no, the non-bearded head, sorry, the non-bearded head that comes with that, and they put it on the vampire inquisitor body to do a Dracula.
Oh,
Eh,
okay.
yeah,
That's
incredible.
funny.
Yep, yep. Yeah, I could. Yeah, you could, again, any Nicolas Cage character, like you could probably do. Like I want to see
Con
someone
Air.
put that head on like either a suited body, or like
Mm,
put him on oh, I just lost it. Um they could
Spider-Man
put it
Noir.
on yes, Spider-Man Noir.
oh,
I want to see
okay.
that. I want to see if that can work. But like that body is already like stylized and cartoony,
Yeah.
so I don't think it's gonna work. But man, again, I'm cooking here. I'm cooking. If you want Nicolas Cage in your collection, just pick up a few of those Dooku's.
Oh yeah.
Not a bad idea.
All right.
And then we got mission here to go with our Zalbar. Although they hint that for some reason they hinted at Comic-Con that they might redo Zalbar and the new Chewy body, but I'm just like, why? That's not necessary. Um, yeah, this mission, it's not bad, but it is a lot of weird reuse. I think mostly from Mara Jade, uh, and maybe some other like EU characters. The problem with that is they've reused arms, and so they're not proportionate to her body, and she has gorilla arms.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Mm.
her arm comes way too low.
Whoa. Yeah, I was gonna say like that they looked okay when they're holding
Right.
the
That's why
rifle.
like this is forever going to be in a two-handed pose because if it's just like this, you can't really tell. It's fine.
Right. It
Um,
actually blends in so good. Just when it's holding both hands on
right,
the gun.
exactly. Like if you don't pay too close attention to how far down the elbows are, it's
Right.
it's fine. Yeah, so that's weird. I saw one person, I don't remember if it was on Discord or Reddit, but some person was crazy and they were just like, F it, and they straight up just cut off some of her arm and re-drilled the hole for the hand. And I'm like, all right, that's one way to
Okay.
do it.
Okay. Cool.
Go off,
I
I
mean,
guess.
it worked. It worked. But yeah, she's fine for she's not a crazy action character, so. All right, let's go superhero now. I got my target order in for my shirtless Hugh Jackman figures. This is reusing the lower half of the one that we already have and a new upper body
Oh, nice.
that unfortunately still has the ugly ab crunch instead of the
That is crazy.
what they did for a brown suit. Yeah, I think they goofed on, but
Yeah.
they're kind of they're forced to do this for the shirtless one because of the lower body that they were reusing. So
Right.
I will say it looks really weird when Logan has no hair, just like a shaved Wolverine.
yeah,
Just like that the arm. Is there any on the forearms or is it
yeah,
no?
there is
No.
on the arm. I don't know if it'll come through.
Okay, yeah, okay. So there's a little bit on
Yeah,
the forearms. Okay, but the rest
yeah.
of the body, it just like I don't know. I just
No, they
imagine.
did the chest too.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
I guess.
it's really fine, so it's probably not going to come through on the webcam.
Okay.
But yeah,
Because
it's on the chest and it's on the forearms, but nowhere else.
okay, because I thought I remembered the concept art, or at the very least, like when I was looking at stills, that there was some paint. But yeah, all right.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, whoa, shaved Wolverine. That's wild.
But yeah, now that I have this guy, I need to finally get all of my Wolverines out and kit bash. The one I want, at least
Perfect
Marvel Legends
Wolverine.
wise, because I got multiples of all of them now, baby.
Oh man.
And then we've got a little more recent events. We got Brand New Day Spider-Man.
Nice, nice.
Um, I will say that on paper, this is my first, either tied for first or second favorite Tom Holland suit so far. But I don't know if I just got lucky with my No Way Home final swing suit or their QC has just gotten worse. But I got two of these and they're still like I'm still not happy with the paint jobs on them. I did what I think I swapped one of the legs over. But yeah, when I got my final swing suit, like as far as like a Hasbro quality Spider-Man goes, like it was pretty much perfect. Like, paint job was great, eyes were fine, all the web lines were where they should have been. But these guys, man, oof, rough. I got
I
another
was
one
gonna say,
coming.
you saw the movie, right?
No, not yet.
Oh, you haven't? Okay.
No.
I was just seeing if that was going to be a topic of conversation. No. Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
I was gonna say, man, I got a lot to say. I got a lot to say about the movie.
uh,
Keep it to yourself,
but yeah,
Death Star. No, just
I don't
kidding.
have it. I don't have it in a crazy pose yet because I haven't gotten around to fixing the hips.
Gotcha.
But yeah, he's fine. And then speaking of brand new day, we also got Hulk.
I was gonna say
Nice.
that is that's the Ragnarok head.
Yep, I
Yeah.
already swapped the head. Like I know I previously said like I didn't find too much of an issue with the heads it came with, but I was like, let's see how this looks, and I was like, oh no, yep, that's way
Yeah, I was
better.
gonna say that looks amazing. That looks so good.
Yeah, that looks like a Hulk figure that everyone's been waiting for, but
Yeah,
instead
Yeah.
we got that
the
weird brand new
greens
day
aren't
head sculpt.
the greens aren't too far off from so you don't really notice the difference. There is a difference, but you don't really notice it. And yeah, if it wasn't for the fact that I originally intended to be like, all right, as soon as I get a more regular Hulk figure, I'm gonna sell the Ragnarok one. But like now I feel like I can't do that because the heads look so much better. But I still also want to eventually sell that figure, so I don't want to try to take the paint off, the face paint off, even though it would look even better if I did that. Um, yeah, man, this figure is weird. Because like in hand, he's bigger than I thought he would be. I mean, because I saw reviews and stuff, and there were measurements out there, but just like having him in hand, feeling the heft, he's actually maybe not in terms of like overall heft, but definitely in terms of height, he's about the same size as the Hydra Stomper, if anyone has that figure.
Yeah.
And yeah, he feels more because like the last big figure I got was Gamerverse Venom, and that figure felt kind of hollow. It felt like it should have been had more heft to it compared like in terms of like how big it is. This guy feels like he has the correct amount of heft, the correct amount of plastic.
The
Um,
beef.
he feels like a beefy boy, and like all of his joints feel great. Like
Ooh.
like yeah, like it's like the shortcomings in this figure are I feel like highlighted even more because of how good the rest of the figure is, just like in terms of
Yeah.
just in
Like
terms of like
it's so
overall
close.
construction.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
it's so
close.
close. It's so close. Um yeah, it sucks that they didn't nail it because like it just feels so good to move and pose and stuff.
Yeah.
Which toys and action figures should. Um
Yeah, like purple pants and
yeah.
like a non-forest green and like that head, that would be like the perfect Hulk.
Yep.
Just straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um I do think because I think I'm pretty sure his pants don't go down this low from what I've seen. I really do think they should have just done a single jointed knee and just have it where the tattered part comes down over that a little bit.
Yeah.
Um so sure if you were to like do a full double bend of that joint, you might have a little bit of the tattered bit hanging off a little bit,
Yeah.
but I think it would look a lot better overall than what this looks like.
Yeah.
That's given
Um,
me if you've ever seen like the Red Skull slash Dormammu like jumpsuit body, like it has a double uh it has a
Yeah,
double
double bend.
arm. Yeah, it has a double arm where like it basically looks like there is no elbow. Like it is just basically like
oh
Yeah.
really?
full, like the arm folded in half, and that's what that looks like.
It's funny, I can literally grab it right now.
I
Give
was,
me
I was
one
gonna say
second.
you should have 2 of those.
Yeah, I have both. Hold up.
But yeah, like
Um,
I remember seeing the reviews and just like, man, like I'm so like if I was
Convenient.
if I was more if I was more brave in my customizing, I definitely would like just like paint him to be the Hulk I want. But
oh yeah.
I feel like that just is gonna be.
Oh Jesus.
This is pretty much what it looks like.
Yeah, I was
Yikes.
gonna say the arms are the same way if you do the arms,
Right.
but yeah, I didn't realize the legs do that too.
Oh,
Oof.
jeez. The legs are atrocious, but the arms are also just as bad.
Oh
Oh, whoops.
yikes.
Yeah,
He dropped
Yeah,
his
I
cube.
feel like they got away from doing stuff like that. I feel like,
yeah.
in the early
That's like
2020s, they were pretty good at not doing stuff like that anymore. But like now, I feel like they've regressed, and because they're doing stuff like this now.
yeah. I was
Yeah.
gonna say that's like a 2020 2021 figure if I remember correctly. So yeah,
Oh, okay.
you're literally right that like that is. Yeah,
Regression.
like
Yeah.
the because also if you have the tattering where you're asking, like that
Yeah.
He's
is
loose.
also that also is emblematic
Pretty
of
much wrong.
like the fact that like it shows that that's how big he's gotten, right? And, like
Yeah,
that's
exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I think
so
yes.
like
Yeah.
that's like not that like that almost like doesn't make sense that the pants are still that long on that size of
Right.
a figure because he's like that figure is really big.
Yeah. Yeah,
It is
because
in fact really
there's
big.
well, he's actually, this is a standing up figure straight. So here's Ant-Man.
Yeah.
So if we do pelvis to pelvis here,
Good God.
yeah, it doesn't make sense for the pants to be
Yeah.
quite that long.
But yeah, almost but it there is like some kind of like Hulk curse like there's a
Yeah, dude.
that one guy is right. There's just like they're always just so close to nailing it and they're just like they stop short of it.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah,
They
he's like
miss it just by a
he has
hair.
0 forward movement, which is just wild.
I'm just fixing my fig up right now with some kikis. He's pretty loose now.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's still not bad. Um like you said, it's just because they were so close.
Yeah.
This close. Okay. Oh, he's gonna
Yeah,
fall over.
the criticism bell curve be like that, where like if it's something you really don't like, you have a lot of criticisms, but also if it's something you really do like, you also have a lot of criticism.
Oh, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Like,
That makes sense.
yeah, um,
Getting stuff out of the way so I don't knock anything over with the next one.
What the hell happened to his leg?
All right.
His
Final
thigh
one here.
swivel is like chewed up.
Oh, yikes.
Like I don't
is
know
it
what's going on.
is it like plastic shearing?
I have no clue. It's like, hold on. Excuse his ass. It looks really whack to me, and it also feels like it was like super
Oh.
glued or some shit. I'm like, what the hell?
Weird.
Oh, that is weird.
I mean, I did buy this kind of from a secondhand market, so I mean, it was
okay.
in the
was
box,
also
sure, but
oh, okay.
it might have been from previous owner. But I mean, a lot of these figs from the supervillain line had like, I'm pretty sure it was either Kiki's or like some other goop on it.
Oh, yikes.
Some nastiness to it.
Gotcha.
But yeah,
All right.
it's fine.
I got one final pickup here. So, one of my most anticipated games of the year is, of course,
yeah.
Halo Campaign Evolved. And so I, of course, had to get the collector's edition. So I got my Master Chief Dark Horse statue.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That
This
rifle is
thing-
huge.
Yeah, this thing is
Holy
this
crap.
thing is so sick. closer here. Yeah, I really like the new armor. It's fantastic modern interpretation of the design. Got a nice beefy boy statue, but not too big. I think Prime 1 is doing a statue as well. That one's going to be ridiculous. Do not have the space or the money for that, though. So
Felt.
Fail.
I'll sell
the
for my
feels
limited edition.
Real.
And then it also came with a Cortana AI chip.
That's so sick.
And it lights up. Yeah, I've actually wanted one of these for the longest time. There was one guy that was making custom ones online. That was honestly probably at least a decade ago that I almost bought one from but never did. But yeah, this is sick as hell. I am worried long term because it is just rechargeable on a USB-C. So that means there's a battery in here somewhere. So I'm like, ooh,
no.
yikes. I hope that doesn't explode.
Just like the real Cortana.
Yeah.
It corrodes.
Whoa.
Yeah. And there's just a little button on the side to turn it on and off.
Oh.
And then the real quick, the box itself is also a work of art.
Yes. Can't throw that box away.
Oh no, absolutely not.
Absolutely cannot throw that box away.
It's so sick. I can't wait until I have space one day to just have this on display, quite honestly.
Yeah, that is amazing, dude. Holy crap.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love it so much. And yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. Well, thank you, Falcon. Those were some pretty awesome pickups. All right. We'll switch over to me. Make myself
you
grow.
grow. Pause.
All right. And begin. All right. There's me. Sweet. All right. I'm all set. All right. Which side? I swear I'm not becoming a dino guy, but I'm slowly becoming a dino guy.
Sure thing, Dino Guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this is a
Oh, hell yeah.
Quetzalcoatlus. This is the reimagined version.
Ooh.
So from what I understand, this is a repaint of the one that they released earlier. I don't know if you guys watched the new Jurassic World Rebirth, but
I did recently, yeah.
Oh yeah,
I have not, sadly.
So the Quetzalcoatlus in that, it had also like pretty cool coloring. So they couldn't go wrong with like how they colored it. But I really liked this, and there was recently a dinosaur-based sale at Target.
Oh, nice.
And I don't know if they'll be able to hear, but
oh hell yeah,
yeah. So
you're making the noise.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
It's a chicken.
But
that's a big chicken.
That's a big chicken.
So he loud, he fierce. These are like bendy wire.
Oh,
so
that is like actually a smart way of doing that.
There is a hinge at the shoulder, but like so you can have it so like it's
okay. Shit, that's sick as fuck.
Yeah. This is crazy. Honestly, this is kind of crazy for only. I think the retail's 40, but I got it for 30. Do this.
Wow.
So
with electronics, that's sick.
Right. Yeah. Mattel continuing to be like, how do you make money from this? But I say that, but like dinosaurs are expensive. As much as I was saying how like some people kind of have like a warped idea of like action figure $20, right? I also had that for a lot of stuff where like I want this dinosaur and it's like it's $40 and it's like okay, maybe later. So yeah,
Have you seen the guy with the Jurassic Park basement?
I have not.
That
Oh,
sounds crazy.
I'll have to send it to you.
Okay, I'm definitely interested. Also afraid because that might inspire me. But yeah, um, I swear not a dino guy, but damn the dinos be dinoing.
They're getting it.
Because that is not the only one I grabbed. Shout out Gary the Gremlin. He's been my go-to dinosaur reviewer, and I like their lab lockdown review, so I found one
Oh,
at
nice.
at Walmart. This was only 16 because it was on super clearance. But yeah, he also chompy.
Oh,
Nice.
hell yeah.
Is it like
Um,
a visible button on the back,
he,
or?
it's a yeah. There's like an indentation
Oh,
here.
okay. Yeah, because
Um,
I remember you showed it to me the other day, and I thought it was like a soft plastic,
no,
like
no, no,
rubbery
no.
kind of
Yeah,
thing.
I am. See, like the that was one of the reasons why I can't I've passed this multiple times. I'm like I don't know about like the bendy wire and the this is like the it's like real feel. I don't know like what the actual material is, but it is like kind of rubbery. And so
Mhm.
I was just like I don't know about the long term, viability of this, like
Yeah.
we all got that maximum Hulk trauma.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
because of that, I'm just like I don't know like how I'm going to try to preserve, this. So a bunch of the stuff I've been interested has been that like real feel reimagine 90s stuff. Because there's a
Oh, it's got that real feel,
triceratops.
all right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they have a triceratops that's also of that line, and I skipped over it because one, they do kind of underscale the herbivores a little bit in comparison to the carnivores, where they make them
Lame.
a little bit bigger than what they're supposed to be. So there's like infamously like one triceratops they have made that is actually oversized for what it should be, and I guess that's kind of what I want. But then I've seen it in comparison to like other carnivores I have, and it's like okay, now it looks like way too big. So it's like that unfortunate like you gotta pick one.
Right.
But that triceratops is also real feel, so also has that like that rubber material, but also like that's the same material they've been using on things like the Spino that I had in my top 10 last year. So
Right.
I guess there's no way for me to really escape that, so I just kind of have to live with it. But we'll continue with stuff on this side. So I pulled the trigger. I did get Absorbing
Oh.
Man, or as a lot of people jokingly call him, Regular Man.
Regular
Man,
man.
man.
Yeah, Man. I did buy a old Bath figure piece for his, I think, his left arm. So he'll
Nice.
have one stone arm. It was only like $4, so it's just like, yeah, I'll do that.
Oh, yeah.
So
That's
so
solid.
yeah, so he'll have a stone arm, so he won't be just Regular Man. But yeah, he was available at Target, so I grabbed him there. Speaking of Target, I did in fact get some of the rival stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
So so I did get Punisher to turn into Crossbones here.
Super sick.
Yeah, like this is honestly like the figure's not my favorite because he's like kind of bow-legged, Like it's just kind of like part of the
Mm.
design. But god damn, does this like fit Crossbones so well? Like this is like Crossbones just kind of looked like a guy before, but this actually looks like Crossbones.
Yeah.
So like this is where that head lives now. Really awesome. I don't even feel the need to actually like paint over like the stylized like this is like the modern Punisher logo because it has like the horns, and I think this is like when he was like part of the hand or leader of the hand or something. So like that's, or maybe he's fighting the hand. I don't know. I just know that this was
Something
like
that.
their way of trying to circumvent the, you know, the right wing assholes appropriating the
Oh,
symbol
yeah.
kind of thing. So they're like,
Yeah.
there's a new Punisher symbol. Or like, well, that doesn't really help anything, guys.
Yeah.
So and they've
Maybe
since
if you
changed it back,
exercised your copyright rights, you know, it wouldn't be a problem.
right?
Yeah.
And then speaking of rival stuff, I did get the hostage pack. So I
The
got
hostage
Luna.
pack.
Yeah,
Maximum hostage.
Yeah, so I got Luna here. Yeah, she's good. Spider-Man is in a bin
Right.
somewhere.
Where
My
he
son
belongs.
Yeah, my son is happy to have him because, you know, anything Spider-Man.
Kid pile.
So
Yep.
Kid pile it is.
It must.
Let's continue on the Legends train. So I showed it on the Discord. We haven't plugged the Discord in a bit, so join the Discord. But here's my Robbie Reyes.
Noise. Oh, you know what?
Yeah, there's that chain. But
Yeah, mine's up on the shelf, so I didn't want to get them down, but I got mine as well.
nice. But yeah, I highly recommend the pencil infill. I don't think you need to do like straight like paint marker or like or permanent marker even. I know some people were doing
Repaint the whole thing.
Me.
I think just having like the slight gray highlights, and if you like, you know, overshoot a little bit and you kind of rub the graphite around, it looks like pretty good shading. Same thing with the eyes. I don't need the eyes to be like completely black. But yeah, he looks good. I am very happy.
Yeah, I'm also similar. Just like, yeah, he's fine.
Yep.
I will say though, I am not a fan of the head, like even remotely. It like, has like, but also like I don't like how it looks, just like personal aesthetic wise, but also like the execution on it. It feels matte. I don't know if I'm crazy there.
No, it does kind of look matte.
Yeah.
But
So, oh hell yeah.
yeah. So now that we have Robbie, I pulled the trigger, got the Ramen Racer car, which is like I'm not gonna lie, it's one of those things where like this costs a lot, so I was kind of in for whatever, like any issues I basically have to just like deal with the fact that like it's a thing, and there's definitely issues, but
By that you mean it's not made by a billion-dollar corporation that has wider support.
yes. So you know, there's like a few manufacturing snafus that occurred with making this. I'm sure there's gonna be like a V2 version or something. I'm not like a big fan of like the magnet customizing aspect. Like I just feel like, you know,
Oh yeah,
when
with like the
you know,
yeah,
this can fall off, and then like if I don't notice it, it's gonna
Oh,
be
that's
gone
wild.
forever. Same thing with the bumper. Just like, you know, you can take it off.
you're
Just
gonna
like
be
real
vac-
life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a little fender bender.
You're just gonna be vacuuming one day and just hear a
yeah. The
But yeah,
screams of the damned.
but
No.
like there's other aspects of it that are just like really cool, like just the fact that like the interior looks really nice. I'm not gonna attempt to put Robbie in it right now because
That's some time.
It's going to be I'll need a lot of behind the camera strength kind of thing, but he is a little tall for it, which makes sense because again Legends is not exactly 1/12 scale, and I think that cart is a little bit I don't know, it is and it isn't. It's really weird because
because you can like the floor to ceiling height is only so much, but you can like roll that, you can crank that seat back really far. So it's like kind of weird. It's like, well, you're only going to be so much room this way. I don't need twice as much room leg wise.
Yeah,
Right.
We're
not putting the
is,
Hulk in there.
Yeah, it is truly like it's very odd. I don't know how to feel about it, but it's serviceable. I know there was I know there were cheaper options, like people were saying like the Batmobile that McFarlane made. Like I see the vision with that, but it's
there's
also
an even
just
cheaper one. There's an RC Batmobile from the Batman that were people were using for Engine of Vengeance purposes, and that was, I think these days it's harder to get at a good price, but when that initially came out, apparently the Ross was flooded with them, so it was stupid easy to get one real cheap.
So there were definitely options for it. I also didn't want to do like a ton of customizing in terms of like having flame effects and stuff. So I'm happy with it. Is it perfect? No. And also it's sold out, so it's not like I can be like, go buy one, because now they're gone. And I'm sure when they restock, it's gonna be like a V2 version that's gonna fix all the problems that this one had.
Hopefully.
So I hope so, because like the flame flex on the wheels, the pegs were too big for the holes that they were meant to go into. So like to the point where like I thankfully I had one of the pegs snap on mine. I messaged Ramen Toys. They responded pretty promptly and just like sent me out a replacement, no extra charge kind of thing. So that was nice. But it was the kind of thing where like when I got the package, they also gave me like new like wheel covers that the flame effects plug into, and those were like machine drilled. So it was definitely a mold issue, that the holes were just not big enough. And so they just like manually fixed it on the replacement stuff. So hopefully V2 folks that get in on their V2 like they get a better product. So I was gonna say I heard that's how their van, like they made like a ramen van that apparently a lot of people like for Punisher van, and they're making a version 2 of it that is supposed to be like based off of all the feedback that they got from the first van. Like, all right, we put all that stuff in the second van.
Okay, interesting.
So they're receptive. They take criticism well. So I'm glad to hear it.
Ramen fantastic car?
I'm
joking. That'll be sick.
Be quiet.
That's a little
be quiet,
too
Joestar. Don't
specific.
give them ideas. I don't need to give them more money. I haven't thought about the Fantastic Car in a bit, and I do have the Fantastic Car popcorn bucket, so maybe I'll at some point put a picture of the Ramen Racer and that side to side, just to see like the size comparison. This is
I was a little derailed on my ideas for my Robbie, because the ball joint for the head on Robbie is like normal size, and then for some reason on the Danny Ketch Ghost Rider, the ball joint there is like half the size.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I can't just do an easy head swap. So I have one watched. I was hoping I would get one of those, like automatic offers, but I haven't. I was gonna get another one on eBay and then try dremeling it out the socket out, because I don't want to futz with. Cause I do like Danny Ketch as a character. We're probably getting him in the MCU here.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
I don't want to damage the one good one that I have that is mine. I would rather just buy another one on eBay to fuck with. So I'll show mine off eventually when when I get around to doing that.
Yeah. All right. This is this particular pickup has been a long time coming, so I do have to eat some crow, as one might
Oh
say.
right. Oh right.
So, I have been kind of a Blockies. Wouldn't want to say hater, but I guess a Blockies
Really?
skeptic.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
I've been a Blockies skeptic. That's
How much
Anyway,
they pay
this
you?
stream
No, I'm
is
joking.
brought to you by Blockies.
Yeah. In the future, that will be just really funny to look upon. But yeah. So I have received the boy.
Oh, look at that good boy.
Yeah, the shark that
Certainly better.
the shark that was promised, the shark that we deserved, is not Marvel Legends. It is in fact a Blockies Marvel Rivals Jeff. And like, honestly, perfect. Just absolutely perfect. I would not change anything about this. I know like people are like, I wish that the inside of the mouth was like colored in, and I know some people are like, paint it before you assemble it. And I'm like, honestly, I don't need that.
Honestly, I didn't even notice.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the tongue.
It's the shadows
like,
that color it for you.
yeah, the tongue is like, this is gonna be like the one that lives on this Jeff. I know he comes with a water effect and a different tongue, but this is the one, and it covers up most of his mouth. Yeah, this Jeff is awesome. Where's Robbie? So hear him
Yeah,
scaling.
that scales a lot better.
That's a great size.
Better than
Yep.
this Deadpool.
So there's that.
Well, so speaking of Blockies, no, I'm kidding.
Crazy.
That would be crazy if all three of us had Blockies for this pickup. And here's Jeff with Luna, old team up buddies. But yeah, 10 out of 10. Incredible. I get it. I think this is where like my old skeptic voice will come through though. Why don't all your rivals stuff scale with each other? That's like the thing that is like, that it is so mind-boggling, because they have a Penny Parker, they have a Venom, but they're both undersized.
Right.
Like Penny is supposed to be like a large character, and for some reason they made her basically the same size as like other champion class like Blockies, and like that sucks. Like that, like especially like with our like the SPDR
Fighter
offerings, now, you know, no longer happening. We don't really have a viable option for one, unless this Rivals
At least a
line
comic
is,
looking one,
yeah, unless this Rivals line does well for Legends and they make more of them and they eventually make Penny. Like right now, it's just like there's no way to get that specific design for the game. So
right.
The Blockies one, it looks nice, but the fact that it's so small is such a bummer. Versus like this is awesome. And it's kind of funny because on some level I was very much waiting for people to like hate on this, because this is $20, and that's the same as, you know, their Moon Knight, their Invisible Woman, all that stuff. So like I really thought people were gonna be like, $20 for like this little tiny thing, and you have to put it together. That sucks. But like, I'm seriously considering buying another one. That way, like, there's one for my kids because they love Jeff. And there's not too much. They're starting to make merch for him, but it's one of those things where like it's a slow rollout. So, and
you know it's not small. That Blocky's Ultron.
yeah,
yeah.
that Blocky's Ultron is it is that's how big Penny should be. That's how big that Penny should be. So
not
maybe
gonna lie, if that Ultron goes up on Big Bad,
Game over.
throw in my wallet.
all right. So that, but yeah. So good job, Blockies. You got me. My leg is firmly in that bear trap now. I will pay attention to future releases. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, be sure to let us know when they fly you out to their headquarters.
that would be crazy
before the end of the year.
All right. So this release definitely we've also talked about a lot on streams. And it's finally here. This is the White Tiger Reignition, and it's kind of a teeny boy.
Show me the thigh gap. Show me the thigh gap.
It is this is very small. Like I'm honestly a little shocked, like, because again I had the original release Tiger Zord, so especially in comparison to that, like, this thing is itty bitty.
That's what she said.
And the thing is, it's not like it doesn't have something to compare it to, because I also have the Red Dragon, so like you can, like,
unfortunately War Torn only has 2 hands, so how is he gonna pull out the rest of the
so like so that's just kind of wild that like this is this size, this is this size. Granted, they're both supposed to be the same when they're in warrior mode, so maybe that's a thing. I will post more once like these are open. They just came, so
yeah.
So unfortunately I don't have the full suit yet, but I do have Griffin, I have Unicorn, I do not have Lion or Firebird / Phoenix.
Almost all
of them. Legit, like, I don't know, might be a spicy take, but I kind of like the Thunder Megazord more than the original Dino Megazord.
No argument for me.
I really like that look, and I'm pretty sure that was also like the season I had on like VHSs when I was a kid, like that. Those were the episodes that were on those versus the original first season. So
same.
I lived in a childhood mindscape where, like, you know, like Adam is my Black Ranger, you know, that's like these were the Megazords that they summoned. Dino Megazord is, like, you know, it's iconic. It deserves to be so, but yeah, like I've been waiting. I literally, before I go to bed every day, I look at Walmart, and I'm like, Thunder Megazord, did they list anything? No. Okay, can go to sleep. That's how I got Unicorn and Griffin specifically today, because it went up last night, and they were also incorrectly priced, so I got them at like a couple bucks cheaper than they should be.
Oh, hell yeah.
So that's also the weird thing, like this is the Griffin, and then this is the White Tiger, right?
Yeah.
Like
double the
these
size,
these are the same price though.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy. You'd think that White Tiger Zord would be like $5 or $10 more.
Yes. So that's one of those things where like I don't know which one is which. Like I don't know if it's like this is being overpriced or those are being underpriced. Either way, like I guess it like evens out. Because I know Lion is probably gonna be similar size box to the Tiger Zord and stuff. Actually, I don't know. I actually literally don't know. Because so far I think even like this box design is new for like this release because I'm pretty sure all of the boxes were the same for the Dino Megazord set. I also had to double check that they were not going to make a battle platform for these
Yes.
because that is like the only thing that they're missing, and I know that there is a product leak for them to
A
do
box
the
set. Yeah.
box set, but I did see the promo image for that, and there is no battle platform, so I'm safe. You can mark me safe from potentially having to double dip. I don't know if there's any deco stuff going on with
Yeah, I heard that there were
these that they-
differences with the dino in the box set.
Yeah.
So I was gonna ask you if you're worried about that.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be super worried about it. I was literally worried that they were going to include the battle platform only in the box set and not with the regular set. So
That would have made
if
sense.
there's no battle platform, then I don't really care. It kind of sucks because I kind of want to have a configuration where I have like all of them set out, and it would probably be best to have like battle platform and then red and white at either side, but we'll see when we get it.
I mean, I'm sure 3D printing people will come up with one.
Yeah. Yeah. Power Ranger Tube has a very good review for it. He's the goat when it comes to that kind of thing. I feel like he has a very similar sensibility to like us when trying to like he wants to make his perfect figure, so he'll always like buy like multiples of stuff. He really knows his toy history. So yeah, that was the video where like wow, like he's actually like not glazing, but like he has a lot of nice things to say about.
Yeah, I was a little surprised
this.
at how positive he was, but I'm still like understanding where he's coming from on that.
Yeah, like it for the product that it is like very good, and
I think it's mostly like a value thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's one of those things too where like there's also potentially like not as much to compare to in comparison to something like the Dino Megazord where there's so many. You're spoiled for choice versus like this is not this is
Yeah,
not.
because this is just the original and then Legacy, right?
Yeah, I think so.
And then the
Yeah.
Super Mini Plot, if you count that.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think there's a SOC.
No.
Okay. But yeah, so excited to see the last two pieces go up. That way I can justify opening these, because right now I think it's just gonna be weird to just like open open and not have a full set. And then
Like, I want to put them together now.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, you could technically just have White Tiger Sword by himself. No.
Yeah, I could. You
Gotta
just
see
want to
that
see
thigh
the
gap.
I was gonna say you want to just see the thigh gap.
I know
and
it's
then,
there.
And then last thing is, if you are on the Discord, you'll notice that there's a Beyblade channel, and I haven't talked about it very much on the stream, because I kind of like soft quit the hobby, like last year.
But now you're back in, baby.
I am back in. God damn it, they got me. But I was just gonna say like the main reason was just like I saw the writing on the wall when it came to tariffs. I try to warn folks in the community like, hey, this is really gonna screw people over, because like importing like the Takara Tomy versions of Beyblades was like a really big thing and a really big deal for people, especially like folks who really care about competitive. I felt like a lot of people dismissed the urgency and like um the just overall like how bad could this be nature of
Right.
that. So it's also just weird because like you would think it would be the same mentality between like hobby groups of like people who import figures versus people who import these, like,
Right.
but very much people are like, nah, it's not going to happen, or like, no, it's not really going to affect us, that kind of thing. And then lo and behold, Cassandra reporting in, I was right, imports fucking screwed over importing. And then on top of that, prices got raised on all things Beyblade because Vietnam did not escape the tariffs. And I actually posted a breakdown on Discord as to the actual price differences between when Beyblade X started and now, and they are stupid, and it looks like we're in for another set of price increases with the newest wave. So that sucks
Yoinks.
too.
Everybody
But that
gotta keep
said,
your therapist number in hand.
but yeah, but that said, uh I I'm kind of like lucking into like another good time to get into the hobby. I feel like I got into it uh really early, when X started, and it was a good time in the meta, and like the releases had not gotten crazy yet. So I played pretty hardcore, you know, for a year-ish, and then I think I just like, again, the import stuff and just the like, oh man, like it's real world things literally ruining a thing that I like. And if I continue to be in it, it's not gonna make it fun. So I soft quit, but um, you know, remembering like, it is about like, the community, friends you are playing with that like are important with this. So I'm back in it, and it's kind of ironic too because I'm back in it with the original import that I got. This is Samurai Saber, and he comes with this, which is like literally, um this is like the launcher that started it. I was like, the for those who are not really into Beyblade as much in the US, due to dumb safety regulations, or at least that's the excuse that's given, um uh a lot of stuff that a lot of the launchers that bays come in the US are called proto launchers, or the community calls them like kid launchers or baby launchers, but they're just not good. Just not good. It's a waste
Very,
of
very bad.
plastic. Yeah, it's a waste of plastic. It sucks that they're basically beholden to Takara Tomy to continue to make those. Um, yeah, please stop making those, Hasbro. Literally stop wasting your money. Um, but
Literally just make the regular pro launcher as
yeah,
like your standard.
yeah,
Because
but
the single step gear versus two-step gear is like obvious, you know?
yeah, but I remember I saw a review for this, for the import version, and I was like, this looks sick. It's like very satisfying. Um, and yeah, so this was the first thing I bought for myself that was an import, and this is actually the Hasbro version, which is the cool thing is that during this is the first generation where the Hasbro and Takara Tomy versions are the same. So there's basically, other than those proto launchers. So I was able to get this, and I got a couple other ones. So these are
Nice.
so
Oh, man.
yeah. So another cool thing is that they're starting to package them like the Takara Tomy version. So like this is the old packaging. So this was only for the U.S. slash basically non-Asian countries would be packaged like this, which is like it's nice packaging. So like you get to see the bays, the ratchet, and the bit are inside. Is there a launcher with this?
Yes, it's a small baby launcher, I
Okay,
think.
yeah. So the small launcher is in here. So this is and this is really cool too because they orient the slope based off if it's a right or left spinning blade. So if it's a left spinning one,
Oh.
it goes the other way. So it's really
Neat.
cool when you like put if you have a like an in box collection, which a lot of people have, like putting them next to each other is just like it's really satisfying. So
Do you have an
this
old package, by the way, of older Beyblade? Just to show the
mm,
let it rip thing that they took out?
no, I do not, unfortunately.
Oh,
Yeah, there was also a big theft problem in the US because they had a let it rip uh like a tear
perforation there.
seam here,
Yeah.
which is like that's fun, but a lot of people were just like opening it and taking out the stuff they wanted, so
Yeah.
that sucked.
The amount of
So
targets,
so they
insane.
so last year they switched over to this packaging, which doesn't have the rip tab, but this year they're switching to these, which is essentially just a 1-for-1 remake of the Takara Tomy box. Like I
Minus the baby
literally
launcher.
yeah. It's literally just the box that's the same. Or like it's the box, the bay, and that's it. The launchers will be different, but it's kind of cool to think that essentially, if it's a white package, you know, it's a Takara Tomy like Asia version. If it's a black
Mhm.
package, it's basically everywhere else. So
Yep.
that's really cool. And again, I think it's a really good time to get in on it. Unfortunately, as with like any hobby, seemingly, somehow the scalpers have returned. Scalping is a really huge problem in basically every hobby, but like especially so in like TCGs and Beyblades, and hopefully with the fall release of stuff, uh, it won't be as big of a problem. And yeah, it, that is why there's a Beyblade X channel on the Discord, because I was really big into it when about like during the first year of X's domestic release, and it was a fun time. It's really funny because I had been sharing Jet Kuso. Shout out to him. He's also like one of the people that like really got me into Beyblading, but he has a video about like you don't know when you are in a golden era for something until it's over. And like I really felt that like when the import stuff started happening, when you know, the prices started going up, it's like, oh no, it's happening. The golden era has stopped, because that's also when they were introducing like new stuff to complicate the meta. This is all like super in the weeds info, but like yeah, like I felt myself like, oh no, like it's being ruined. Like the world is ruining it. The company on like on some level is like overcomplicating it. It's this like very simple, beautiful thing, and I feel it like slipping away from me. But like right now, I feel like it's as good a time as any to get into it, because there's just a lot of like the summer drop, essentially when the everything Hasbro came in at the beginning of July,
Yeah.
included Beyblades. And so July had a huge drop of stuff, and then there's going to be a huge drop of stuff either at the end of the month or middle of the month this month. And yeah, so it's a fun time. It the product is plentiful. It's just that the doldrums between when those drops happen are rough, because then the only thing is essentially like looking across the sea and seeing what the Asian Beyblade community is getting up to, and all anyone else can do is wait or pay absolutely stupid prices for uh stuff that is inherently made to like not last.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that is actually it for me, pickups wise. We made it. We made it over the hill. So let me switch back to our normal presentation. Because I did want to do just a quick PSA for folks. And then yeah, and then just our Falcon, obviously you can like file in whenever you have any thoughts on stuff. But we had said, and like the thumbnail and stuff for the what?
Oh, he's back. Okay.
Okay.
You cut off for a hot minute.
second. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the thumbnail and the title have indicated, and we mentioned earlier, the SDCC exclusives for Hasbro have gone up for premium. So some people are like, what's premium? Is it worth it? All that jazz. So I did want to make just a quick explainer for people, and to put it out there, just not ad. I'm not specifically advocating for this. I'm just like kind of putting out there the value proposition that is this is. So
Hashtag not an ad.
yeah, I mean, yes, because
not an ad, but still a shoe.
Yeah, I was gonna say like
business class.
Goddamn. Unfortunately, in this world, when you literally just like state facts, sometimes people think that's shilling, and that's,
dude,
honestly,
it's not just in toy communities either.
Yeah, for sure. It's literally like anytime, like this is truly like, I like waffles, so you therefore hate pancakes, or like in this particular context, it's like, oh, so you're shilling for waffles now? Like that's basically like how this is gonna go.
Straight to jail.
But yeah, so Pulse Premium, it's $50 a year. The primary benefit that at least for me, is the most immediate is free shipping on anything you buy from the Pulse site. There is a it's $80, right, Falcon? And
I think it went up to 80. It used to be like 70 or 75. I think it's 80 now, though.
Yeah,
or 79. Sorry.
Yeah, so I think there is if you buy X, you get free shipping. But obviously, if you only want one thing, or for whatever reason it's not adding up to there, you don't have to worry about that. During sales, you get extra like 5% off, which it's not nothing, but if you get lucky on the sales, you can really get some really good deals. But to be fair, it's also usually stuff that is just old or like not moving for whatever reason. So that's always going to be like your mileage may vary on that. But what a lot of people use premium for is that there's a members only window for exclusives and other pre-orders. So what I was seeing a lot in posts recently have been people thinking that with the exclusives going up today, it was only going to be like an hour for premium members to order stuff, and then everyone else gets to do that after the hour.
And they thought that because that's how it's been the past few years.
Yeah, but today it is giving premium members a full 24 hours before everyone else gets to shop the exclusive. So honestly, like a huge bump up for that member only pre-order window. But yeah, for the most part, it has usually been just like an hour. So really good for very sought after stuff. So that said, my like for me, the only reason why I would regret getting premium is if like it honestly it has to be like at least 2 of these happen, and so far they have not
Right.
happened yet. So if you add up all the shipping that it would cost, usually it's about $8. So that said, 50 divided by 8 is like 7-ish. So if you're ordering less than 8 times a year, won't be worth it to you. If you're not buying the Pulse exclusive made to order stuff, or if you're not participating in HasLabs because you get free shipping on HasLabs as well, also won't be worth it. For a lot of people, this was like their mark during the year to like buy premium was when the HasLab came out. And it sounds like from the various teams that HasLab is not going to be a thing, at least for a little bit, due to a lot of things happening right now. Check out that crude oil barrel price if you don't understand. If there's no convention exclusives that you're into, which honestly was pretty close for me. I'm only in for one thing, and I bought the one thing and I'm good. And then obviously if you end up not buying anything from these sales. So those are the conditions that you should really consider. Like, have you looked at look at the past convention exclusives, look at the past made to order and HasLab stuff. Were those things that you would have wanted? Yes? All right. Premium might be for you. How many times have you ordered from Pulse the past year, and how many times did you have to pay for shipping? If it was less than 8, probably don't need premium. Though at the same time, $8 shipping is brutal. I don't know how people are justifying adding $8 onto anything, especially when there's so many other places you can get it from. But yeah, and then again, sales is kind of like who knows? Like I feel like Hasbro has been forgetting to do sales, because I think there's usually a seasonal one. I can't remember if there's been spring sales before, but there's usually a spring, summer,
the spring one
fall,
they
and
usually
winter
call like
one.
a warehouse sale.
Yeah. But yeah, and then I guess it was a benefit back in the day, but they used to like give you like extra info, or like when they did like PulseCon, you would get like some like member only thing. But it also sounds like PulseCon is dead, so that's definitely not a thing anymore either.
Yeah. No.
But yeah, it'd be cool if there was, like I said, like more frequent sales, more like more things like Pulse Premium could do. Like, I don't know, like bring back fan votes. We haven't had a fan vote in a long time, I feel. But yeah, so so that's
Listen,
premium.
it's not gonna be worth it unless Chris Crocs personally delivers all of my orders, okay? And then I get to kick him in the nuts. Then it'll be worth it.
But yeah, so yeah, so I don't know. I saw a lot of people very much like hard swinging between like you're kind of an idiot if you're getting premium, and then there's other people who are like, premium is super unfair to everyone else. So it depends on what kind of world you live in. But for me, Yeah, I
Sorry,
was
go
gonna
ahead.
say, for me, I've been getting Pulse Premium for the past 4 years now. And so far, uh, at least according to my spreadsheet, it's been worth it. It is kind of funny. If it were just looking at this calendar year, I think I just put in like my eighth order when the like the MCU stuff, the Doomsday stuff dropped. So like there you go. Essentially, like, do you do you expect to have like at least like one order a month for like 2/3 of the year? Yes, then you're probably a premium member in the making. Like I understand like people like they really like BBTS. Amazon is kind of, you know, like everyone's go-to. Target is super infrequent, but you know, when they're there, they're there. Walmart is honestly kind of abysmal. I've seen way too many people say that they get their stuff canceled via Walmart,
Yeah,
but
I don't.
Pulse
I've never
Pulse
had
doesn't
that
have that
happen.
problem. Yeah, Pulse doesn't have that problem. I think something really egregious would have to happen to, you know, get your stuff canceled. There was actually a period of time where Pulse was usually the first one to ship out, and they were like pretty fast about it. But I think it's gotten back to like Pulse is usually one of the last to get their stuff. So
Yeah.
there's also that. If you want your stuff right away, Pulse is usually not the place to go. But uh,
God forbid you have to wait an extra 2 to 4 weeks to get your toy.
yeah.
Right.
Um, but I don't know. For the most part, if we just go by like what the traditional print run for Pulse has been, there's at least 14,000 people, or at least people buying 14,000 of a unit to justify, you know, going on to Pulse and buying it. So someone's doing it. Someone's doing it.
Yeah, I think hopefully most of these people are just, vocal minority sort of people that complain about this stuff. Um although I do know a somewhat prominent YouTube channel that does Black Series stuff, and they unfortunately have the ear of Hasbro of Star Wars team members. Uh they complain about Pulse Premium endlessly to the point where it's just like, do you not understand what the service is and how it functions? you know? It's like, I mean, yeah, it's not worth it to you. It's not going to be worth it if you only want to buy one or two things from Pulse a year, you know?
Yep.
Right.
It's like, but like, if you're buying Hasbro products, especially if you're buying Hasbro products from multiple lines, and they are trying to entice you to pay for premium membership with the exclusives, but if you want those exclusives and you're buying the membership, then you might as well also buy some of your mainline releases from there as well.
Mm-hmm. I also want to put out there too, like, just from a pure financial perspective, it's cheaper to just get Pulse Premium and then just wait and be informed about when the exclusives go up. It's gonna if you go to a convention, you have to stay there, you have to fly out there most likely, you know, you have to eat while you're there. All that stuff adds up, and it's gonna be way more than $50.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
So that alone is like, well, I'm not buying a ticket to SDCC. I'm definitely not looking for Airbnbs and uh, uh, you know, taking an Uber to the convention center every day and, you know, having to eat out. So I guess it's
Yeah.
just $50 I have to give to
A,
Hasbro in order to
a lot
get,
of
you know.
people, some of us included, didn't really get back into collecting until after the start of the pandemic, but I was still loosely paying attention to things before then. And what a lot of people in the hobby right now don't realize is that before the pandemic, when it comes to con exclusives, it was at the very least not guaranteed, if not literally impossible, to get a con exclusive product online. They simply were not sold online. They were quite literally convention exclusives. You had to be
Yeah.
at the convention to get them, or
Yep.
you pay aftermarket on eBay.
Yeah. Or
So
or
like it behooves Hasbro and these other companies to still maintain a certain level of exclusivity with these items, because they are items that get eyes and reach outside of the day-to-day people in this hobby.
Mhm. Yeah, if real ones remember Hasbro Toy Shop before Pulse, and they literally would only sell convention exclusives if they just had stuff left over.
Yeah.
And that was it. I remember I had a buddy go to SDCC, and I was like, hey, I know it's probably going to be a pain in the ass, but can you get like this one figure set for me, and I'll pay you extra or whatever. And he managed to get it, but uh it was when the Hasbro Toy Shop like put up a convention exclusive, the one that I wanted was not one of those. So
Mm.
if 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 I didn't have my friend go that year, I would have been SOL on getting that set. Thankfully, they had the other set that he was not able to get, and that's awesome. And that's how I have a Marvel Universe Hellcarrier. But
There you go.
um, but yeah, like what Falcon said is completely true. Like it used to be like unless you were there, you have no way of getting said thing. So it's honestly it's one of those things where um that's why we're also kind of wilded out when we see things like the fact that the Xavier set is only $50. Like that's like they could have upcharged that, and they didn't. And that's that should be how it is, and it
Yeah,
should be available for everybody.
yeah.
And this
That's
is
that's a,
that's the way that it's gonna happen.
I think this year, I don't know if it's just with everything going on or what, but like the con exclusives this year seem to not really have an upcharge on them.
Yeah,
It's
like
like you
it.
said, Xavier is just a normal like motorcycle rider sort of Marvel Legends price.
Mhm.
When you take out, I mean it's reuse, so it's definitely not this sticker price, but with the ATRT, the driver is, at least 25. So the walker is what, 55? No. Yeah, 55. Um that seems reasonable for what that is. I think the uh actually does what is the TVC set price? I forget.
I was gonna say I can literally move the graphic.
No, it's okay. I got it. Just the exclusive. It is 52. Okay, so that does have a little bit of a markup. Actually, no, he comes with extra parts though, don't they? Yeah, they come with a lot of extra. They come with some extra stuff. TVC one might have a little bit of a markup, but not by much, because that has a lot of new tooling. New tooling is really expensive for TVC because they don't get a lot of it, and it comes with more accessories than you would typically get. Um, because TVC I think is fucking $20 a figure now.
Yeah. And
And
I
it's
was gonna say too, I'm sure there were people who would have loved there to be some kind of premium, uh, like barrier to entry for Jada's stuff, for Mattel's
right,
stuff, because
right.
those exclusives sold out immediately, like literally within minutes. And like they had a queue system too. If you're familiar with things like not Marvel, Magic the Gathering Secret Layers, where like you can put it in cart, but it's gonna then put you in queue, and you might have it in cart, but that doesn't mean you get it, right?
Yeah, Pokemon
So
Center is the same.
yeah, so yeah, I mean, it is like a small convenience fee kind of thing. Granted, it's not the only benefit. It's not like it's like $50 for purely for convention exclusive, but it is one of the things that you get when you have that. But yeah, so and on top of that, wildly enough, at least as of right now, I don't think any of the exclusives sold out, which is I'm glad, but also I'm kind of surprised. Like not even like the
Right.
reserve, not even like the premium reserve stock didn't go out, which I thought was going to happen. I guess it did for the fluffies, the GI Joe
Yeah.
thing, which also is kind of wild, but you know, whatever. The Joe fans built different, I guess.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, I think that's really it in terms of just like their quick PSA about that. You know, mileage may vary, but don't let people's, you know, potentially overly negative feelings toward Pulse and um the premium membership sour you on using it in order to like get a thing that you want, because it is very much cheaper an alternative than, you know, either going to the convention or, you know, if you really want the thing and you play the you know, refresh the page until it's live lottery and you lose, then, you know, then you're SOL. Now you have to pay scalper pricing, which also sucks. That shouldn't happen, but
Yeah.
that's how things be. They can't print things forever. Um, but yeah, did anyone else have any parting thoughts? Starting with Joestar, anything in general you want to talk about, or have anything on your mind? Questions,
I would say
concerns?
to message to everyone is pretty much just keep an eye out for like things you want, and then don't like you said, Wartorn, don't let people's like hyper negative opinions make you not want it. You know what I mean? And if you really think it's that cool, grab it.
All
That's it.
right, All right, Falcon. Any thoughts or things you wanted to bring up?
Been working on a new Daredevil pose as we chit chatted.
Ooh,
Ooh.
snap.
I had a stand available, so
That's actually hella baller. That is awesome.
yeah, he was just in a standing pose before, and I'm like, let's get something a little more dynamic for Daredevil.
Yeah.
That's
All
it.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thanks for joining us. If you've been here for the 2-hour stream, which I honestly thought was going to be uh, shorter because there's no news, but we all had some pretty neat stuff.
Right. Cool stuff all around.
Yeah, so we'll go down our general list of plugs. If you want to know the latest in toy drops and news, Preternia is the GOAT. He makes graphics for the community to keep track of when stuff like the SDCC set drops go up. He also had a very useful page for just everybody's exclusives. So you like he had hyperlinks and everything to product pages. Yeah, like everyone follows him for a reason. And promo images are usually from like places like Toyark. So can look at all the stuff that we want to buy on sites like that. When you go to buy stuff, you should go to folks like Frogman's Finds. You have your BBTSs, your Entertainment Earths out there, but Also support some of the smaller e-tailers. Our channel logo is by Yamcans. Their socials are in the description, as are all of ours. So you can check out our YouTube channels, check out our streams, our TikToks, our Instagrams, look at what we're collecting, all that stuff. Join the Discord, and you can talk to us directly about all the stuff that we're keeping track of and whatever you want to talk about. And remember to be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and just try to have fun. Thanks for joining us, and goodbye. Bye-bye.